Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny. What's going on, Mr. Alvarez?
What up, champ? How you feeling?
Another one coming to you live from the Wynn Casino right here out of the Blue Wire studio. We're here to discuss the big WBC title fight between Jose Pedraza, actually Zepeda, who's going to be taking on Regis Prograis, and that will be a pay-per-view fight in Los Angeles at the Dignity Sports Arena. This is a good fight. I mean, I guess that the only knock the hardcores are going to have is that it's on pay-per-view. I don't know that Zepeda has been on that level. I know he has 2 losses, one maybe controversial. But is he a pay-per-view star? Is he pay-per-view worthy?
Well, I think Regis is going to be – I think they're both going to be in the cell. You know, we've seen Regis in the unification fight before with Josh Taylor. That was a very big fight. We've seen him on the big stage before. World Boxing Super Series, we've seen, you know, now with Pro Bellum and whatnot. So I honestly think that this is going to be an equally shared promotion as far as that's concerned. You know, one could say the green print. I don't know that Zepeda talks enough. But, you know, the undercard does help, and the undercard hopefully will help sell the fight. The Vargas dynasty is on the undercard, and as far as that's concerned, as far as the undercard is concerned, that's the only, you know, fighters I've heard on the card. But we'll see, man. Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, I guess the undercard does matter, but I think that more important is the pay-per-view price. If you're going to set a fight like this on pay-per-view, are you going to try and go for the jugular, or are you going to give people a $39.99?
Before we talk about what we think they'll do, what would you do?
$39.99, $29.99, you know, $34.99, something like that. I don't know that this is a $70, $50 pay-per-view.
No. Okay.
You know, and that's no knock to Regis or any of them. You know, and Regis will turn around and say, yo, but like, why could Tank fight Nunez or whoever Tank fought that's a lesser name than Zepeda on pay-per-view? And it's like, that's because that's his Tank. You know, he got like almost 4 million.
Yeah, I mean, it's apples and oranges. You can't compare the two. Yeah, I was thinking somewhere in that $30 to $40
that would
ballpark.
That would be.
I was
better.
thinking 30 to 35.
Okay.
You know, 40 is, you know, another 5. It's just Thanksgiving weekend, and you know, I think that if they keep it low, Ness, hear me out. I think if they keep it low, it'll do a lot better. Like, they'll bring in more money keeping it lower than if they try to go at a higher price. It's Thanksgiving weekend. People are with their families. They're looking, you know, for things to watch. And one thing that I noticed, Ness, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, I was surrounded with a lot of, you know, people watching that fight. Once again, that was Thanksgiving weekend. And that's what it was. It was the older relative talking to the younger relative. Oh, you know, about this fight and that fight and this, that, and the third. And I think that they'll be able to do that, not just with this card, but we'll see some of that. Oh, let's see how good the sons of Fernando Vargas are in comparison, because you'll have a lot of those relatives together. You know, they'll come together. So I'm hoping they keep it low, $30 to $40. And I think that it'll do, they can get a good undercard, man, and really promote it, you know, really sell the fight. I think that they can make their money at a $30 to $40 pay-per-view range.
What do you think of the location? They're going to
the
Dignity Health Sports Park, formerly known as the
StubHub, formerly known as the Home Depot Center. Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. It is a great venue. It's been baptized as the War Grounds. We've seen a lot of phenomenal fights take place. I've been fortunate to see Jermell Charlo become undisputed in that building. I saw Danny Garcia knock Adrian Granados out in that building. I saw Gervonta
So
Tank Davis bring 12,000. I was sitting next to Corday. I met Antonio Brown. Like, Tank had that place popping.
let me ask you though, is that just a fight venue or do you have to be a name? Like you said, did Tank have it popping? Like, can these two guys make fireworks there? And correct me if I'm wrong, but if that's the StubHub, isn't that where Abner fought Leo and they
No.
only did 7?
No, that was Staples Center.
Okay.
That was Staples Center. But that's where Triple G fought Vanes. Who was
Okay.
there for that? I
Okay.
wasn't, but I know you were. So just to give you an idea. And you know the beautiful thing about that venue, champ, not a bad seat in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Conveniently located near LAX, right, for anybody coming in. And it's an outdoor venue, Ness. I say that to say it's hard to hide those empty seats. You know what I'm saying? Because in a indoor venue, you know, they can cut the lights and all. You can't cut the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's empty seats, we'll see them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to talk about that, man. I really hope, and I think that this card really has a potential to do well. I think it's a good venue. I think it's a good location. Regis has a home in LA. You know what I'm saying? I know he spends a lot of time out there. Zepeda is from California, correct?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is it in this location? Regis being from New Orleans and a native now or a resident of Houston. And Zepeda, you know, he's not the most popular Mexican I know.
Oh, yep. There you go. I mean, he's from down the street in Long Beach.
Okay.
You know, Long Beach is a guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like it's a 15-minute drive from Carson. So he's from right there in Long Beach. I think it's great. And then Ness, as far as the venue location, you know, we got to think about the promoter, Marv Nation. You know, they're sticking to what they're familiar with, which is California. Obviously, this is the big stage for them, and I really wish them well, and I hope that we're able to speak to them soon. But I think this is great, bro. Like, when I saw it, everything in me was happy. Like, that was the first thing. I'm like, okay, I kind of hope they come, you know, West Coast with it. I think Cali is best than Vegas in this specific occasion, just given that Zepeda is from Long Beach. So
I
he's
just
going
don't
to have
get
his
why
people
not
come out.
Houston, though. Like, you already got him being from Houston and Zepeda being Mexican or San
Do
Antonio.
they have a license out there? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And I think it's hard, right? You're talking about a small promotion. This is their first big fight. They're doing something that they're not as familiar with, at least at this level. So, you know, what you can do is stick to what you are familiar with. You stick to California. You stick to SoCal. You know, you stick to what's familiar. You're used to working with that commission. You're used to working with those officials. You know who to call.
No, I hear
You
you.
know what I'm saying? It's just about facilitation. And I'm going to be truthful with you. I think it's a good location. Like, I really do. I think better than Houston. I think that the War Grounds, that's just what it's known for. So that's going to trickle in some tickets. Regis is an exciting fighter. You know,
Former world champ.
former world champion. It does need the right things, though. I think the Vargas brothers on it will help sell, but it's all about the promotion. You can have a loaded undercard, but if there's no build-up and no promotion, it won't do you no justice. So we're about a month and a half out, and hopefully it picks up. I'm going to be honest with you. Can I say something? For numerous reasons, and I'd like to see things play out, but I wouldn't mind going out there for this fight.
Okay. It is November 26th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving on that Thursday. You know, it sounds like a good matchup in theory. You know, things normally have to play out in the ring. Zepeda right now is kind of a darling amongst hardcores. He's done a number on a few people, and he's gained some fandom. So this is a really good fight because it's one of those kind of almost 50-50, 60-40, I would say. I don't even know that Regis is a favorite. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what the line is going to open up at. Do you think Regis is a favorite?
I think he should open up as a favorite. I don't expect him to be anything more than a -2, -220. You know, I think that Zepeda gets slept on a bit because of those losses. We know who he is. We respect him. You understand? I picked him to beat Josue Vargas. You know what I'm saying? I know Zepeda. I respect Zepeda. I think
he's on a very good
run.
win streak.
Yeah, he's on a run right now.
Like Regis's run on the win column isn't as decent as Zepeda. Zepeda's coming off the Kendo Castaneda win, the Ivan Branchek former IBF champ win, obviously longtime journeyman win of Hank Lundy, and then like you said, the prospect Josue Vargas. So he on a bit of a tear. You know, and before
and he's active. He's an active
before
fighter.
Casandera, he actually beat Peldraza, who Tiafimo's trying to fight.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion, he beat Jose Ramirez in Fresno.
And that's what I'm saying. He has a controversial loss with tight scorecards, except for the one very wide.
You know, I think Regis, and maybe I was a bit generous with his odds because I was gonna say I think the thing with the odds makers that's gonna hold them back a little bit with Regis has been his inactivity since the Josh Taylor fight. He hasn't been as active, right? So maybe we see Regis open up a -160, -180. Zepeda open up maybe a +120. You know, maybe
That's
plus.
tight.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tight to 50-50.
That's interesting, man. Because Regis thinks he's on a certain level. So if he's opening up that tight as a former champ.
2-1.
And yeah, but Zepeda's never been a champ. And he's also has 2 losses, 1 no contest. You know. Interesting. For sure. But it's funny that you said that the Vargases are going to be on there. We all know that they are no longer with Triller. And they are managed by Igis Klimos, who is the same manager of Lomachenko and
Usyk.
Usyk, exactly. So
Many others.
good to see that he's getting them out.
No, absolutely. Look, I'm glad they're free.
Mm-hmm.
Free at last. Free at last. I'm glad they're free. You know, great young men. You know, great father. And I hope to see them active, bro. You know, any young fighter, I just want to see them active.
Right.
Any young fighter, I just want to see them active. There's a lot of expectations for certain individuals. And at the end of the day, it's all about just being given the opportunity to show. You either got it or you don't, but give them the opportunity. So being active will give them that opportunity in this case. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, like I said, Thanksgiving weekend. Looks like they ain't need no turkey, as they'll have to make weight the day after. But a great opportunity to showcase their talent. You know, they're going to be on a pay-per-view undercard. They're going to be on a world championship undercard nonetheless. And in Los Angeles, you know, and one thing I will say, I want to take my hat off, not just to Igis Klimas for being able to make this happen, but I really want to take my hat off, and I know, Listen to me when I tell you this, Ness. They're going back to LA. Mind you, they fought at the Forum. They're going back. You know, they're one of their managers. Igis is the boxing manager, but the other manager, Rancho Humilde, Jimmy Humilde, bro, I'm telling you, he's gonna do something big for them. You know, whether it be an artist come out with them or have, you know, perform whatever. He does it big. He does it big, and for that Mexican demographic and community, especially in LA, yeah, you know, they're going to definitely shine on that undercard as long as they do what they're supposed to inside the ring.
So it seems like Jose Zepeda, I keep confusing his name, even though it's a common opponent. They've obviously faced each other. But Zepeda was never with Top Rank. it's always been a Zanfer Promotions Fernando Beltran thing, and I'm just wondering why wouldn't they get involved in this purse bid? You know, they aired so many of
No.
Zepeda's
Who
fights.
didn't get involved?
Top Rank.
They did.
Oh, they lost.
No, they didn't bid, but they was there with who's his Mexican promoter?
Fernando Beltran.
It was
Zanfer.
So they were with Zanfer, but Zanfer's the one on paper that put the bid in. So it was kind of like a Fury, Dillian White. You remember?
Okay. So how much did Fernando bid?
I would have to Google it.
That's what I'm saying. Zepeda being on Top Rank TV for so many fights, being built up there, almost beating one of their guys in a controversial loss, you know, turning his career around on ESPN. I don't understand why wouldn't they bid for a championship fight. They were obviously invested in him.
So I'm pulling up right now. Zepeda versus Regis was won obviously by Marv Nation, who bid a gigantic $2.4 million bid. The second best offer was PBC with $1.2 million.
And they don't have a dog in the race. They don't have a dog in the race.
I mean, they've done business with Regis
in the past. Since then, Regis literally signed a Probellum.
Maybe they wanted some food for Tank.
Again, I'm just saying they bid without having a dog in the race. You know, so what do you think of Prograis?
Damn, bad left hook is a little rough, man.
What?
Yo, so in the article, for one, they don't even have Zanfer's fucking bid, which I know they bid. And they said how Marv Nation's website looks like it was slapped together in about 2 hours by an underpaid web designer. Isn't even up to date with the fighter's records on. Sheesh.
I mean, that's just good journalism. He dug it up.
Word.
But what do you think of Prograis saying that he's warning Zepeda, once I drop people, I finish them? I don't know that he's a finisher.
So Zanfer. Yeah. Okay. Probellum bid 1 point. Okay, it was numerous. Okay, so Marv Nation 2.4, TGB 1.25, Probellum 1.06, and Zanfer 1 million.
And that's what I'm saying. So Zanfer is Zepeda's. Yeah. Probellum is Regis. TGB, what are you doing there? And ain't nothing wrong with that. If you want to win the rights to promote a fight, amen. You know?
I mean, when you talk about it, what does Marv Nation have any involvement? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So your top two bids were...
No, chill. Marv Nation needs this. Before this, Marv Nation was in conversation.
They
needed to make a splash. That's why they bid $1 million above everyone else.
That's absolutely true.
But what was the agenda of PBC? Who, FYI, people keep saying has no money, but they found, what you said, how many millions to bid?
$1.2 million bid.
On a fight that they have nothing to do with. I mean, obviously it's a good fight, but like, if that fight would have been on PBC, is that a main event?
If that fight...
If that fight is on PBC, is that a main event? Does Al put that as a Showtime boxing on its own, or is that a co-main for one of the other fighters?
Co-main, Tank pay-per-view, Tank face the winner.
In a perfect world, champ. In a perfect world.
What other fighter are you bidding $1.2 million for to bring that belt to your side of the street for?
I mean,
if you're Al, no, I'm just asking you. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, I hear you, but it ain't got to be Tank. Tank ain't at 40. He bringing Ryan at 35.
He didn't been to 40 though.
He bringing Ryan at 35.
Okay, he's been to 40.
So we gonna go to 40 for Regis
for that belt.
I'm
just saying, what other fighter, Broner?
Michelle Rivera.
Slap yourself.
Slap.
Slap yourself.
Michelle Rivera.
Never heard of you.
Oh, Ali's little brother.
Oh, you talking about the imposter that will be fighting on a YouTube stream this weekend?
Is he on a YouTube stream? Why are you knocking YouTube?
I'm not
YouTube
knocking
is the
YouTube.
biggest platform in the world. I remember when we was begging boxing to go to YouTube. We was begging for the fights that they couldn't put on a network. Put them on YouTube.
I'm just saying,
But
you're not making a $1.2 million plus investment return on YouTube. You're doing that on pay-per-view.
I mean, maybe you go always sell $10 pay-per-views like KSI, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. You know what I'm saying? They sold $10 pay-per-views and they sold 1.5. So that being said, we do have a couple of callers on Blog Talk. Remember, you do have to press that one button. That's going to indicate to us that you want to call in and you want to be heard. So it's your form of raising your hand like my man in Chicago just did. Who's that in Chicago? Let me see. This is. So I got to buy me some time while I go through my phone list.
What is it, a 773?
Yes.
Okay.
773. Almost there. Here we go. All right.
See who we got. Ken in the chat. What up, champ? Y'all know the number to call, 425-569-5241 if you do want to voice your opinion.
Not Jason. I was about to say Jason, but it ain't.
New caller?
It is a new caller. Chicago, what up?
Hey, what up?
First time calling in?
Yeah, it's my first time, but I be watching y'all show every day.
Appreciate you, man.
Champ.
Yeah, man, it's all love, man. Y'all the truth in this boxing shit, man. The only thing I wanted to say was just all love from the South Side, from the Shy.
Yes, sir,
you already
baby.
know I be following y'all, man. Stick with it, man. Y'all the truth.
What's your name, champ?
Man, my name's Eddie, man.
Eddie, man. Shout out. Thank you for calling in. What's your thoughts on this fight?
Yeah, we right here, bro. What's up?
Your thoughts on this fight with Regis Prograis versus Jose Zepeda?
Look, well, first, I think Zepeda is going to be a big challenge for Prograis, but we know Prograis is a champ. We know he gave Taylor a war. We know that.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting. I truly think Zepeda got what it takes, being, Mexican and with my people. But Prograis is a champ. We can't look past Prograis, you know what I mean?
We can, but Zepeda, you also have to acknowledge, has been on a bit of a tear lately, and he's been the more active fighter. So it's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting.
Yeah, he might be even younger, bro. I got to check.
Man, I think Prograis is just, I think he's tunnel vision focused right now. But you're right, Zepeda's the truth too. Zepeda could fight. I don't know. Like I said, to be honest, I'm rooting for Zepeda 100. But I think Prograis I think he's coming back for something.
Let me ask you a question here. So how do you feel about the fight being on a Saturday after Thanksgiving? Is that a good or a bad thing for you? Because people like to assume, that, because it's Thanksgiving, we don't got any money. I look at it like, because it's Thanksgiving, we with our family, we could go half seas. Everybody could give me $10 and I could buy this pay-per-view.
And just to remind you, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones did like $2 million at $30, and that was Thanksgiving weekend.
Man, to be honest, what I think fights on the holidays should be like literally like a mandatory, because that's when you do got the family together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think boxing should bring boxing on 4th of July. I think that should be a big boxing day. You know what I mean? I think people are together. People want to watch a fight with some fireworks. You know what I mean? I think it's a good thing. In my opinion, I think it's a good thing for real. Yeah, I like it. All
right. Well, brother, man, thank you for calling in. Obviously, we appreciate it.
Appreciate the love, champ.
We're going to go ahead and get to some other callers. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We're talking the big WBC title fight. Regis Prograis, former world champion of WBA, is going to be taking on hard-nosed Jose Zepeda, hardcore fans' favorite. Once again, if you're on the line, you have to press 1 at least one time. That's going to notify us that you are ready to rock and roll.
And even if you can't call in, you can participate. There is a poll out now. Regis Prograis versus Jose Zepeda. Who wins and how? Already over 30 votes. So voice your opinion. Let us know how you see the fight as of now.
Yep. So I do got that poll out, and I want to see what people think in terms of outcomes, because I do believe it's a tight fight and not an easy one to pick. This probably won't be one of those fights I'm betting on, honestly speaking, man, because even if you have Regis as a favorite, I feel like it could be a coin flip, you know.
Absolutely.
Zepeda's been showing how tough he is, how hard-nosed of a fighter he is. No worries. So, yeah, man. Who's the underdog in that fight? I have no clue. I don't think the line is out. Can you see if you got Bovada? I don't think that Bovada even has a line at the moment. This is a brand new fight.
I'll check my bookie if you check Bovada, champ.
So for those of us watching, you can use both of our links for Bovada and my bookie right in our description, and it'll take you right to the betting lines. And, you know, you'll be able to place any bets that you want to check out. But let me see if Bovada has anything. I doubt it. You know, this is November what? 28th? They're not out. They're not that far out yet. You know, this is they got some time here.
I'm checking. Nope. So my bookie does not.
You know who you should check? Pro Boxing.
But you know, I will say my bookie has so many fights up, champ. So many fights.
There you go. Pro Boxing Odds.
They have
ProBoxingOdds.com. That sounded weird. Let me see.
Yo, my bookie probably has not even kidding about 25 boxing fights you can bet on their website right now for this weekend. Just for this weekend.
But are there parlays? We got a ton of callers. Let me see who's on the line.
Who we got next?
All right. Well, hopefully we can get it done, but we are probably going into our first bit of network issues here at the casino. What are they saying in the pre-pro? I feel like we just got some messages about the stream. In the meantime, I got Canna in Nebraska. What up?
No, Ken.
Yo, you hear me?
So Canna just sent some early odds for the Jose Zepeda Regis Prograis fight. And, you know, I just want to tap myself on the back real quick because I'm pretty nasty with it. So FanDuel has Regis Prograis at a -210. You know, I said about a -200, a -220, even as low as a -180. I wouldn't have minded. Jose Zepeda +158. So I said about a +110, +120. So they got him a bit higher there. Bet 365 with Regis at a -250. Zepeda +175, and then they're saying that the average is about a -240 +190 for that. So we'll keep an eye out definitely for more odds to open up, especially with our good friends at MyBookie, good friends at Bovada as well.
So essentially, Regis is the favorite. Yes, we hear you. What's going on, champ?
Oh, okay. Yo, what up? As far as the price point for this, I think y'all had it right on the head. That 35-40 max seems about right for this type of fight. I don't know what the undercard is. I heard y'all mention the Vargas kids. Are they on there or not?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that might end up being a 50 then if you got, you know, to pay the freight for those three plus Regis and Zepeda. But of course, yeah, this is a good fight. I'm actually leaning towards Zepeda for the underdog money right now. I'm thinking the decision, but we'll see what Prograis do. And Yeah, that's pretty much it on this topic. This morning, I don't know if y'all could hear me or not. I was saying TLC was trying to get acclimated to 140, which is why he's picking off some of these older fighters that's been around the ring. And then, of course, our shorts are grabbing. I think it grabbed Top Rank. We was talking about you. Well, I should say we. You was talking about motherfucking Pedraza being on Javante's resume, and his stats and the fact that he's a two-time champion. Blah blah blah. Blah. I think that's what influenced the decision. We moving shit out here. Nobody can tell me different. I'm out.
I'm with you, man. I agree, man. I agree.
Did I miss something?
No, he's just saying that, we possibly influenced the Pedraza Tio because when we were defending Javance's resume as one of the strongest at 35, Pedraza's the two-time champion that Javante beat nearly 7 years ago.
Absolutely.
So, we got in the 518. I believe that's Albany. Let me see who we got, who you are. 518. Is
that Houston?
Is Big Gucci Nick.
Oh, Florida.
What up?
Oh, no, Cali.
What up, Ness?
What up?
Champ, what
On
up?
the daily, you already know, Ring Walk. Shout out the CEO Ness, Ring Walk, Danny, everybody in the back supporting, man. Everybody smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, too. Pound for pound, the best podcast on the planet, man. Man, like I said before, man, I'm so hyped for this weekend of boxing. Zepeda versus the Rougarou. Man, I don't know who I got. I've always been a fan. I'll tell you what, though. I'm rooting for the Rougarou. But I don't know who's going to win, man. This is what you call a legit 50-50 fight. But I'm honestly a little bit upset, man. Like, where's this fight being broadcasted on? PBC or
pay-per-view?
Or
Pay-per-view.
Straight to pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view on what broadcaster?
We don't know yet.
What
We don't know yet.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, because we getting.
And remember, pay-per-view, it's its own broadcaster. Pay-per-view, it's its own broadcaster. They got pay-per-view.com, and you don't have to have Showtime to buy pay-per-view. You don't have to have HBO to buy pay-per-view. Pay-per-view is its own. This is you got a channel. Everybody has a channel on their cable. It's called In Demand. That's pay-per-view.
Man,
Look at Danny about to Google.
I'm probably gonna buy this fight because I'm a hardcore, so I'm definitely gonna buy this fight, man. But for the casual, they probably don't even know these dudes, man. But I hope the pay-per-views do decent. This is a high caliber fight at 140. Not the hottest division, but it's on the rise. But it's kind of upsetting because we're getting the undisputed lightweight championship on the line for free on Top Rank, right? That is for free, right?
That is absolutely for free.
I bet, yeah, man. Like, come on, man. That's the way you got to do it, man. That's how you bring more eyes to the sport. You're gonna make more money bringing more eyes to the sport than trying to flip a coin on a pay-per-view, man. In my opinion, but great job, guys. Keep up the fire content for real. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
All right. So In Demand is an American cable television service which provides video on-demand services, including pay-per-view for Comcast, Cox Communications, and all that other shit. So maybe it's only Comcast, and Cox, which doesn't include Cablevision. No, Optimum and Warner Brother, right?
Bro, see, everything is regional.
And AT&T.
Everything is regional.
But I think AT&T does deal with In Demand.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is regional because I ain't heard of none of them cable companies you just listed except one. So
Which Cox?
I mean, no, I'm saying
Because you out here, so you heard of Cox.
yeah, but not till I got out here. But
And in,
you said
and in
Warner,
Chicago, you heard of Comcast.
Yeah, we had Comcast and AT&T and DirecTV.
Yeah.
And then they had like some other shit, some yellow stuff.
Yellow.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
No, that's what it was called.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought
Nah.
yo, my man even said what's up. I'm thinking you saying wow, and he's like some
Nah,
basketball
bro,
player.
Google it, Google it.
When I turn, my man like, what up? He holding a girl. I'm thinking he like some star. I'm like, what?
Nah, that's what it was called. Wow Cable. Google it.
I actually heard of the Wow Network. Let me see if it's the same thing. Wow Cable or Wow Network?
Nah, that's Wow.
Wow Cable or Wow
Yeah,
Network?
cable, bro. Talking about cable companies.
Mm.
Pretty sure that's what it was called. It's like Yellow and
Yeah,
Black.
yeah. Well, it's Wide Open West. What the hell? That's the name of it. That's what WOW stands for.
Yeah, I mean,
It's out here, founded in Denver in 1996.
yeah. See, this is what I'm used to right here. They've I guess changed their logo, but I'm used to this one. You know what I'm saying? You see that yellow logo?
Yeah, now they changed that.
They changed it, but yeah, man.
Let me see where we're at on this poll. We got a couple callers.
Verizon is a cable option in the DMV area.
Verizon is a cable option in the DMV. Verizon was a cable option for me where I used to be in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Never heard of that.
And I always considered it because they have FiOS. They were the first people to do fiber optics. So you were allegedly having better, internet service. But when I was in Jersey, bro, nobody could beat Optimum, which was Cablevision. They were like, not only did they have the best service, but they gave you the Tuesdays free movies, bro. Like, you know how many years, bro. Every cable company gives you something free. That's what I'm saying. You dudes don't take advantage. Like T-Mobile's giving me so much. I haven't paid for Netflix in years. Now I got fucking Apple TV for free. It's some other shit. I got like Hotspot for free because of something. It's just so much. But yeah, Cablevision was giving me free movies every Tuesday. Every Tuesday.
Like in theaters?
Yeah, date night. Girls never knew. But why are we going on a Tuesday? Because it's my day off. Free 99. Nah, I already had a girl, but yeah. It looks like we got, is this Davidian? No, it is not. Unless it's a new number in Buffalo Falls. What up, Davidian? Hello?
Hello.
Yo, who's this?
Hey, that's me?
That's you.
Oh, shit, my fault. I'm sitting here smoking this shit. What up?
All good. I wish I could smoke. They don't allow that in this studio. But what's your name?
I know. My name Kev, man. Yeah, I'm from Buffalo. I'm a new caller.
What up, Kev?
What
Thanks
up,
for calling in.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I just wanted to show some love, man. I fuck with y'all, I'm a new watcher, you know what I'm saying? I started watching this shit this year, and, I don't really know much about the sport, so I watch y'all to really get that content, you know what I'm saying, really pay attention to the plots, and, I really just be building my knowledge watching y'all, so I just wanted to fuck with y'all. And I'm going to buy merch and shit like that, too, and, support y'all cash flow-wise. I just had a daughter and shit, so, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Congratulations,
y'all
man.
too.
Congratulations
Congrats,
on the birth of your daughter, man. What you smoking on?
Some banana cake mix, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, banana cake mix. Never heard of that. Sound good.
But so, I'm a new smoker too. That's why I fuck with y'all, because I just got out the military, so I be fucking with Danny,
Yeah.
So I just did like 6 years in the Air Force, so I can relate to y'all. Then you know what I'm saying? I know you from the East Coast, so I be like, man, I really fuck with these niggas. Y'all like the homies. I be smoking this shit, listening to y'all, watching y'all smoke. And I ain't got no boxing homies either. Niggas do not be on this shit like that.
It's so hard to
No, it's
find
hard.
friends, bro.
It's
so
hard.
hard.
It's hard to have
What's
boxing
that?
friends, bro. It's hard to have boxing friends. That's why I invented this show. Like, we exist. We're just not close to each other. But believe me, bro, the longer you listen to this show, you're going to connect with so many. Like, we do functions and events, and people meet up at fights. We got this thing on Discord called the Back Call, where, like, after the show is over, these dudes still be in there. So join our Discord, man.
For sure. Y'all probably don't remember, but I did a super chat ask y'all for the link, and y'all dropped it, but it didn't work. And I was like, damn, I couldn't find nowhere else to get it. I was
Let me
yo,
see.
I low-key was looking for that.
I'm
bro. I was like,
I'm going to drop a link now and let me know if that worked. Or can you do it live?
Let me see. Drop it. Yeah.
I just did. I'm pointing multiple times. Because I had kind of set it up where this is a permanent link. It should work.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully you could get that.
Because sometimes
set up.
in the beginning it was expiring. I never understood it.
Yeah.
Damn, shout
It
out.
was weird. Like,
Yo,
I
my-
got Discord too, and I was like, "Yo,
That's
this is
crazy.
working for me. Let me see this shit."
That's crazy. My old house just went up in
I think
price.
it's just I don't know. What is it? I don't know if that's going to work.
Really?
It just having me open the app. It's not opening your Discord.
Yeah, but once you open it, well, I'm gonna have
What's it called?
Canna.
'Cause
It should have a picture of me and Danny with the Hardin.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't. I see that. I did say see that.
You
Nah.
did see that?
Yeah, it ain't open. It just opened the app for me.
Okay.
'Cause I'm in a couple
Okay.
other,
It's
like,
all good. I
groups,
get you a
so
new
I'm
link. I
really
get you the
excited.
link right now. I got one right here.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate y'all boys though, man.
All right, brother.
Appreciate the call, champ.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all watch like every day too, for real. Like I really be watching y'all niggas. Like
Man, we
that's all
appreciate it.
I
For
got.
Word.
These really
Keep calling in
for
too.
sure, man. Y'all be easy.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
You
For
as
sure, man. I
well.
will. I don't be weighing in on shit because niggas be talking that don't really be knowing shit, and I'm really trying to learn before I really just be weighing in on shit I don't know. So that's why I fuck with y'all. So yeah, man. Y'all be
Appreciate
easy.
it. All right, champ. You
All
got it.
right. Damn, yo, Canna, drop that link, man. I don't know why those links be expiring. It's just stupid. But I do want to remind everybody, speaking of links and things like that, don't forget that moving forward, all the $15 YouTube members and or Patreons, you guys get automatically entered into every raffle that we have, whether that's the boxing gloves, autographed boxing gloves,
T-shirts,
keychains,
hoodies,
all that. I mean, we got
Spray
so much
ground,
merch, spray ground
aqua
bags.
bottle, Kenichi
So-
beer.
You guys not only get automatically entered into those raffles, but you also get to ask our guests a question on our Ask a Guest a Question series. And don't forget, you get the betting show, which is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., where I've been doing already a lot of research. There are actually some pretty interesting live underdogs, is the proper terminology, which means a guy that's supposed to lose, but he is a live dog. He might turn around and upset somebody. And there is some of that happening this week, man. So tune in. We might start a little early, as Danny is even worried that there's so many fights, we may not be able to get to everything. Plus, we're going to be unveiling the first time not the first time we ever, because we did do one round robin that we didn't understand. Now we have a slightly better understanding, so we're going to play with a round robin as well, and give you the explanation to that. So remember, moving forward, whether you're a patron, choose to be a patron or a member, you do get that Untitled on Mondays at 8 a.m., and you get that betting show on Fridays at 8 a.m., whether you're a YouTube member right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, or we upload that MP3 with no ads to our Patreon page. Let me see if we got any other callers. Remember the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Looks like we got C-Dub.
Really quick, Nestor, I do want to remind everybody that Monday will be announcing a huge giveaway. So I want to
Huge
remind
giveaway. The biggest one TBV's ever done.
biggest one we've ever done.
In terms of financial value as well.
I mean, honestly,
nearly $2,000 worth of like cash prizes.
Honestly, and just the experience as well. We've never done nothing like this.
Nothing.
Not to this level. So I'm definitely excited. So keep an eye out Monday for that giveaway announcement. Who we got on the phone line, Ness?
I believe it's C-Dub. I'm going to go and take a stab in the dark.
Yo.
What up?
How the audio?
Straight.
Cool, man. Back on Blog Talk, man. I appreciate Blog Talk, man. I like it better than Discord. And we back with some good news. Regis, Zepeda. We was wondering where Regis was. He was lost, but now he's found. People forget yesterday, man. And Zepeda, man, it seems like he like wars. And if you like a war with Regis, I don't see you making it. I got Regis by
Well,
stoppage.
Josh went in the war with
And
Regis
then-
and won.
Josh Taylor, yes. Yes, Josh Taylor did. Josh Taylor, I don't think Zepeda is Josh Taylor or on the level of a Josh Taylor. And, Brokenchick, or I may be butchering his name, but Ivan, that guy knocked him down like 3 times or 4 times. So if that guy knocked him down about 3 or 4 times, I could see Regis sleeping this guy. Unless he has improved on his defense, I can see Regis sleeping him. And then we'll see if Regis
sleeping Zepeda, who's never been slept.
Yeah, I mean, if
I just wanted to make sure I heard you.
I don't see him get enough.
No, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If Ivan can do that, I just see Regis being, a more skilled. Got the pop as well. So unless he improved on his defense, man, yeah, I can see it happening. Then Teofimo and Regis next for the WBC. Hopefully we can get that. That's it'll be something good to look forward to next year. Who you got in the Regis and Teofimo?
Yeah, we got to see if Regis is actually going to win the fight with Zepeda, man. I'm not counting Zepeda out.
You count Zepeda out. What about you? Ringwalk?
Yeah, I ain't counting. Yeah, I don't have Zepeda.
Yeah, I didn't pick Zepeda. I'm not counting him out.
I'm not counting him out.
You got to try to slide that in now.
I mean, who's been fighting a better opposition since they lost? I mean, Zepeda's not a bad pick. Zepeda's fought way better opposition since he lost.
Right. That's right.
And Regis, he ain't been doing that. And he inactive. Zepeda's been getting activity on ESPN, the big stage, getting them nice checks. Regis been inactive, frustrated, waiting around. His company been under the scrutiny.
Exactly. That's the product of
all outside stuff. All outside stuff that could affect him come fight night.
Yep. That's the plus with being with the big guys, being with top rank. Stability. It may be some other things, but you have stability there. So Probellum paid Regis the bag, but look at the stability. So hey man, you weigh your pros and your cons, whatever's good for you. Regis went with the bag, but we see where he in the dark. But hey, he got this shot. Hopefully, he can take advantage of it. TVV, shout out, smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. We out.
Appreciate you. We got a ton of callers on Block Talk. Remember, if you want to call in, you got to at least press one time. That's going to give me the indication that you're ready to rock and roll. I can go to you, and we can get this thing going. All right. Looks like we got a couple callers ready to do that. Let's see. In the 516 Long Island, looking like a new caller. I certainly love new callers. Long Island, what up? Who's this?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what up, fellas? New caller. How y'all doing?
We good. What's your name, champ?
Adrian,
you from Long Island?
from Brooklyn originally, moved out to Long Island like 5 years ago, bought a house with my family.
Welcome to the suburbia, baby.
You already know. But yeah, fellas, man, I just like the other dude said, I listen to you guys every day, man. I work from home every morning, 12 o'clock show. I've been rocking with y'all for a while already.
Appreciate you, man.
Ringwalk.
Shout out,
and yeah, bro, I love the content. I'm always tuned in this shit, bro.
Well, we appreciate that, man.
To this weekend, I ain't doing nothing this weekend. Staying in the crib, just watching these fights all day with my shorty. She loves boxing too, so that's my plans.
Oh man, you blessed.
All day, just cooling in the crib.
You blessed, man. Not a lot of guys get to have a woman that enjoys boxing with them, man. So what you think of Zepeda and Regis Prograis? Who you think is going to take this fight? Early prediction.
That's another tough one, bro. That's another, like, we know Zepeda is durable, you know? You can never count him out. He's slicky. And I think either way the fight goes unanimous decision. I don't think none of them are knocking each other out. Maybe some knockdowns, you know? But I think it goes unanimous decision, and I can't even pick, bro. It's like 50-50. But if I had a gun to my head, I'm gonna say
Prograis? Because I feel like he may be a little bit more durable. I don't know if he's been knocked down yet. Has he?
Did Josh put him down? Don't remember that. He
I
had
don't
that
think-
nasty eye, but I don't think he's been
so.
down.
Not that I recall.
Yeah, so that's why I say that. So I think he's a little bit more durable. So he would pull it off with the unanimous decision. But other than that, bro, yo, I just wanted to call in and show some love, yo. I listen to y'all every day and shit, man. Y'all bring me through my day and shit, fellas.
Nah, man.
But
Thank
it's
you.
my call, man. I'm gonna let everybody get their turn. You heard?
Thank
Stay
you.
up.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling in, and thank you to all the first-time callers, all the new callers. We truly appreciate it, man. It helps us know just how big the show is, just how international or global it is with every caller, man. I mean, I remember I was getting calls from Malaysia, bro, doing a live show. So
Malaysia.
Word, man. So,
What was that like?
No, I forget his name now, but he became a routine caller. I had a caller from Africa too, Mali Bangwe. That name don't get more African. Straight from Africa, bro. The heavy accent. I'm telling you, it's crazy. We had obviously some people from Scotland. He said Cataraw. What is Brandon talking about?
What about
Okay, so he
Cataraw?
said Cataraw put him down. What the hell are we talking about? Hey, did Cataraw even fight Regis?
I think he might be confused with Josh Taylor.
Okay.
Because Cataraw was undefeated prior to.
Well, is this Christo? What up, Christo? In Ohio, talk to us.
Man, chilling, walking around from class, about to roll up a good blunt, but
Let's get it.
wanted to ask though, when the last time Regis fought?
Woof. Let's check that.
Been a minute.
Been a minute. He been on that shelf. I mean, he did get a little tune up somewhere. Let me see.
Right. I know Zepeda, he been active, so I'm just trying to see before I really
Regis
bet on
fought
him,
McKenna.
You know what I'm saying?
He
In
fought
March.
Tyrone McKenna in March. So, on some
Who?
Tyrone McKenna, one of Eddie guys.
Oh God.
And then
yeah.
and then he
I
fought
ain't betting on it, man.
he fought Ivan Redcat
A year earlier.
Yeah, 11 months before that.
So he inactive.
Damn. Man, Regis is my guy, but I might have to go Zepeda on this because of durability and he been active, man. Regis might come in there, you know what I'm saying, on some hot shit, get laid out. I don't know. I don't know. He ain't never been dropped, but I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
and Regis
man,
has
you got to get my trainer, man.
Regis has only fought 3 times since the Josh Taylor fight. He fought Juan Heraldez in 2020, fought Ivan in 2021, and then Tyrone McKenna earlier this year. So definitely been inactive.
How much I think the pay-per-view going to be?
Man, we was talking about that. We hoping at least $35, $29.99, $34.99. We are in talks with Marv Nation to get the CEO who actually bid in here. He's willing to come to Vegas, so I did send that information to Bo and Brandon. It's a matter of when they get it done.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think there's any other big fights around that time with the Spence Crawford fight not happening. So, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and lay down a little 35, 40 on that bit.
All right. Top Rank finally woke up, bro. Look, they put youngest undisputed champ. There's no mention of your mans.
Who my man?
Yo, they finally woke up. That's crazy. I love it, though. I love it because that's exactly how you want your lady to be. You ride or die for me. But as soon as we ain't together, it's over. Because he was already undisputed. He was already the youngest. Now he's not. He was never truly undisputed. And now they're not disputing that. So they taken him off the list. And Devin Haney is the youngest. Josh Taylor is second. Crawford the third. Actually, not which Teller is this? This might be Jermaine Teller.
Josh Taylor.
No, Josh Taylor's got the Scotland flag.
Oh.
Look. That being said.
Yeah, that's definitely Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah.
Then.
So we got 925. Who's this? Who's this? Who is this? It's just funny to me because normally they was saying that T.O. was undisputed. Now he's off the list. As if he never been. Because he never was. Al in the Bay, what it do?
Yeah, man, you know what this is, man. Al from the Bay. Hey, man, my man Zepeda looking like a killer lately, so, you feel me?
Regis said it's killer
fight.
versus killer. Actually, that's his actual quote.
Well, he better come with it because Zepeda, you feel me, he's knocking people down right now. He wants that title bad. Man, I feel disappointed, man. I won't be able to be watching the fights this Saturday. I'll be working at the Cal game, watching them play Washington. But man, it's gonna go down this Saturday. It's gonna go down.
Totally agree.
I'm probably gonna have to look on YouTube and see who won which fight, or cause somebody's gonna post it on YouTube.
Oh, we gonna be live. We gonna be live, so you can check in with us.
Yeah, I'll be at work though, so I won't probably.
Yeah, you can check in on YouTube.
I might.
We live on YouTube.
True. I might do that then. I might just check in with y'all on YouTube and watch y'all on YouTube.
Word.
So I ain't gonna be able to watch the fight.
We'll tell you all about it.
This is a boxer's dream come true right now. Bumgarner been talking major head. Like, if she come out and lay an egg, oh my goodness. It's like, it's going to be bad.
I mean, she under Michaela Mayer's skin, though. She under Michaela Mayer's skin. We going to see, does that translate into the ring, into Michaela fighting more of a, fiery style, rock'em sock'em style, but I don't know.
Yeah, you fight with your hands. You don't fight with your mouth, though. You originally? And I was watching that press conference, and Bumgarner was just going off. Over there now? Taylor Mailer was just kind of taking it easy. So if she come out and lay an egg, I know she's a sister, but, she's a sister, but, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be bad. But that's my call, though.
All right, champ. We appreciate you. Okay.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Al
Make sure to tune in.
Thanks for calling. And we got a couple super chats. T Sizzle with the $5 super chat says, glad Regis is getting back in the mix, but Zepeda showed some pop in his last fight. Regis said he didn't see fear in Zepeda's eyes either. We'll see, man. Come fight night. But I'm with everybody. Zepeda's the one with the momentum. Zepeda's the one that's sharp. But Regis is the one that's going to let us in camp. We might have to go over there. We got Adrian D, who says with the 199 super chat.
Show.
T.O. beats Zepeda and Prograis. Watch with the blowing smoke emoji. And I ain't talking about
smoke and mirrors. That's what it sound like to me.
He blowing like the tough guy smoke. Like
sound like smoke and mirrors.
Word?
Smoke and mirrors. Who we got next?
So wait, you don't believe that T.O. could beat both of those guys?
Regis and Zepeda?
Yeah.
Off what I saw his last fight, I'd pick Zepeda to beat him.
Wow.
I'd pick Regis to beat him.
T.O. ain't never coming on this show. We got in the 405 AMG. What it do?
Yo, what's happening, guys? Haven't called in a minute. Good show, like usual.
Appreciate you,
man. Brother.
I'm just excited, man. I'm excited for this weekend, and I want to give a big shout-out to women's boxing because even though I'm stoked for all these fights, I think the women's card is the one that I'm most hyped about. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be watching early. The women's card it's got to be early, right? Because
it starts at
nighttime in the UK, right?
Yeah, 11:30 a.m. Eastern or Pacific. 11:30 a.m. Pacific it starts.
Okay, bad. Hell yeah. Full day of boxing. I love that. Y'all keep up the great work.
All right,
Appreciate it,
real
champ.
quick, I just want to go ahead and ring the alarm for my man Cap Quest. Cap Quest just signed up to the champ level, so he's going to be able to rock out with us every Monday at 8 a.m. where we do Untitled. Me and Danny sit back, relax, smoke a J, talk about anything, even politics, which I don't like. But it is open for whatever you want. You can actually.
I don't know that we've talked politics.
I mean, it's come up, of course, especially on Untitled, but it's not anything that we try to be long-winded about.
Before I was on?
Probably.
Because I don't talk that stuff.
Okay. But you can join us 8 a.m. where we do talk outside of the niche of boxing. And on Friday, tomorrow, we're going to be doing our betting show where you can get that fantastic betting advice that we've been giving.
So many bets.
Yes. There are a lot of bets to do, actually. Let me see if we have any other callers. Anybody else?
Last minute.
On the line. Let me see. This is. Okay, we got to that. In the 661, you haven't pressed 1 or raised your hand. Just making sure you know that before we dip off, because I want to say we got all the super chats. Final thoughts, my friend.
I think that everybody needs to tune in tomorrow morning,
Mm-hmm.
8 a.m. for the betting show.
Mm-hmm.
We will be live at 6 a.m.
Make some money with us.
Absolutely. We will be live at 6 a.m. for our daily morning show. No Blue Wire show tomorrow as they're filming a movie in here.
Yeah.
And then
TV show.
TV show, I'm sorry. And then
Which
Saturday,
we're not even extras in.
Saturday, live fights head all day. And then Monday, huge announcement.
We need a rib sponsor for Saturday. I want ribs.
Ribs.
Famous Dave's, preferably, but I know people try to talk down on Famous Dave's because they franchise, but they rocking. Anyway, that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter.
Ring Walk Danny, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us at The Boxing Voice on all streaming platforms and all social media platforms.
But also remember that moving forward, any $15 Patreons and or YouTube members, you get to join us not only for our Untitled series on Monday at 8 a.m., but our betting show on Friday at 8 a.m. Plus, you get to ask any guest questions. All our polls and betting slips are there. You might as well join. We out.
Peace.